one out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the second of two on this Wild Card Saturday. It's our visiting team and the Arizona Cardinals. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arizona. Safe kick taken at the... Oh, right at the outside. He lost the football. But this is taken in by... teammate. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. It's brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 61 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On the toss, they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. On the run to the right. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Give him 14 on that one. It's an Arizona first down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's hot downfield by Harrison. And he's in! Touchdown, Arizona. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Once more, as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals move out in front 13-3.
Black Knights 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. It is a touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Black Knights are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Let's go.
Nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Is a turnover on down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
7-yard line.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. 13 all is the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
7-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Over the middle, it's Harrison.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Quick throw, taken in.
86. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by Mustang 19.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Taken down behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Arizona. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
The tight end motioning left here.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Cardinal, 18.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Black Knights.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The extra point is up and good. And the Black Knights will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. On
1st down, it's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down. Play action now, and here's Allen. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. What a play on 4th and long. 32 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
It's not often in the NFL that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executed by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on.
They bring the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. Now he's free to midfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
And the Toronto 1st down.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Mustang 19.
2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Black Knights are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
At their own 35-yard line.
little play action now. Here's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the